Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Now, we watched ages ago, like, songs that got banned.
For no good
Right.
reason.
I don't know.
Good reason to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they know what they have,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
networks and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
They know what they're doing. But I can disagree, right? I'm allowed. And so these are
Everybody's entitled to an opinion.
BTS's songs that, I mean, the title is for stupid reasons. But
Well,
I love to be the judge. The what do you call it? The judgment. What do you call it? The judge of that. Just the judge.
Judgmenter.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think most of the time though, they do get banned for very like peculiar reasons.
Yeah, like naming of a brand.
Like they say apples. It's like fuck.
Yeah.
You can only say pear.
Literally.
Fuck, it doesn't go with the lyrics. Anyways, let's give this a watch.
Yes, I'm really interested to see what. I hope it says the reasons as well. Like,
BTS ban BTS songs for stupid reasons. Number one. Dope.
Dope.
Oh,
Why-
watch
why-
this. It was sick.
So good. Reason,
Vulgar lyrics.
lyrics.
So where does it
Did
get
it?
banned though? Because it got like a billion views.
Crybabies and idiots. For that, what
Thus,
they said is vulgar lyrics.
all you
All
are so weak. Such losers. Cry babies and idiots. Yeah, I can think of about 12,000 other ways to make that lyric less appropriate. But anyways, go on.
Wow.
So are they
What
still
is
banned
it?
now?
I don't know. Maybe because it's inciting violence. It's not really inciting any violence.
That's not just called you a loser. While him looking like a winner and a Porsche behind him. What a gang smooth.
Gangster.
Anyway.
This music video was so cool. I loved
Dope
it.
is sick.
Yep. So for that
Thus,
reason.
KBS decided to ban this song.
Okay.
Wow.
But why? Why?
One of the best rappers alive just went in that video. Converse High.
Okay. The reason
Yeah, this
was.
is a mention of brands.
I
Yeah, it
tell
seems
you,
to be
I
an
tell
often
you.
thing.
But this, I understand that stuff because
Why?
brands and brand deals.
Oh yeah, because
they're
they're
very
usually signed with
yeah,
people,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So legally speaking, from a legal point of view, I can see why they might want to ban.
Avoid lawsuits.
Yeah, lawsuits.
But do you think then, let's keep watching to see who banned it? So he's just dissing brands.
He just dissing brands, and for that reason, banned.
He's just dissing brands. Yeah, I guess that might incite like a lawsuit. So I wonder who decided to ban that one. Whether it was Big Hit or whether it was the
Well, Big
network?
Hit obviously produced the track. They
So they
wouldn't
wouldn't ban
ban
it.
their
Yeah, it
own
would make
track.
sense,
So
right.
I think it's mainstream Korean media. That's what happened. That's what I came to the conclusion in the last video we watched ages ago, like last year, where it was mainstream media in Korea that banned for certain reasons, like xoxo got banned for saying something about a brand as well, or using the word lotto or something
It
like
was
that.
like Hyuna.
Hyuna got banned for
She was wearing, like-
inappropriate
Yeah, she was like wearing
attires.
specific clothing, but she had like shorts on.
Yeah, and like a crop top, and I was like, wow, scandalous.
see.
But I think it's mainstream Korean media that handles what gets shown and doesn't.
See, very interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah.
on.
I think that's where the banning comes from.
Go,
Go,
go.
Yes, okay.
Well, they start
The
flossing
reason
for using
for
slang.
Using slang.
YOLO. KBS
It's
consider using slang as a
as
vulgar language. So they performed it live though.
Yeah.
Number 4. Boys,
Boys
with fun. Chinese phrase in lyrics that sound like Korean curse word. Because you're not allowed to curse on national TV. On that basis, it was banned. Fuck. I would get banned immediately. I would have just gone banned. Pipe
Piper,
Piper,
I
sick
love
song.
this song.
Mention of brands,
V
Vlive
app.
and Twitter.
and Twitter.
Is that Vlive or is that V app?
No, I think it's live. What? I didn't read the last part. What? Yeah,
It became a reason of banning this masterpiece. It actually is
it
a
is
sick
such a great song. But you know who's really iffy about copyright and stuff about their branding?
Who?
V Live.
Really?
Yeah. They're very, very iffy
Oh
about
god, how they come after me because they've been pronouncing their app name wrong.
They will
Be
sponsor
live,
you.
have mercy.
Live, have mercy. I love you, really.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to promote the app. Download Live.
Live.
I just did it.
I just did it
It
for
didn't
free.
pay me. Yeah, I just did it because it's actually an alright app.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with sponsorships as long as you actually like what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Download Live. Like,
Go download Live.
Go do what you want.
Whatever, it's your choice. Let's see what's the next one. Pied Piper is a great song. I'm gonna listen to it as I'm finished.
Walian.
Walian 52.
Vulgarity.
Reason vulgarity. And curse
I think they do
words.
say fuck, right?
And KBS banned the song. Fair enough.
I don't know what swear word they use.
Me neither. Probably in English.
C. C of people.
Also vulgar language.
And this
Fair enough.
So they just hold, well, I guess because they're the distributors to some extent, they just hold the power. Billboard Music Awards speech. Brand mention. I want to see that speech to see what I said.
That's really interesting. I didn't know that, like, by rebroadcasting, you could also have the freedom to not show a piece.
That's crazy.
That is. Wow, media has so much power, dude. Freaking hell. It kind of makes you feel like a little insect in a great sea.
But that's why it's so cool that, like, for example, in YouTube, they can still post this stuff if they wish.
Yeah,
And Big Hit can post this if they wish.
Absolutely.
And, it gives them that freedom. That's why it's awesome as well, like, especially the relationship between BTS and Big Hit, right? Because they are deep in with Big Hit. It's not like they just represent them.
No.
So, like,
it's like they are...
It's
the
like
label.
BTS represents Big Hit and Big Hit represents BTS.
It's like they're one entity. It stopped being about who's the front of the huge company, you know.
I think, and I do hope, like when their time comes and whether they decide to be one of these immortals that just keep making music forever. But I do hope that they do mentor people that like in the come up and stuff like that, especially when it comes to labels and stuff like that, because they've definitely managed to do it. But their story is so peculiar. And actually, their story of struggle with the label is probably the reason why their relationship with the label is how it is in comparison to other labels.
Yeah, because there is such bonding that comes from suffering and uprising together. Like
beating all the odds. Yeah. They basically beat most of the odds.
Nothing can manufacture that. Like that can't be, you know, bought by any means.
And it's only like realistically, it was very, very good for them 5 years ago, 4 years ago. But it's getting like insanely, amazingly bloody good for them now. It's just beginning this like huge worldwide domination. It's really, really beginning now where they're killing every chart worldwide. No longer matters which one, right? So, and now it's kind of like doing that consistently, and they will. That would be my bet, and I think that's a safe bet.
It's 100%. I think, I think they've got that.
So then, I wonder then how the relationship is going to evolve, and then, you know, these guys are not young. Like, they look young because no one ages over there, and their skincare is flawless, but they're not young. They're like 30, you know, 25 upwards.
Yeah.
So, yeah, seeing how they will evolve, and they, you know, their personal life also evolves, and they turn 32, 33, 30, 34. Seeing like TXT, seeing like New East, seeing like the young fellas come up, and then being able to have these guys as mentors.
And Hypen, this is a newest addition to Big Hit. Well, now, what is it? Hype,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting to see what kind of advice they will offer them, and what choices they will encourage these guys, because they're kind of like siblings to some extent.
Absolutely.
Because these guys live in that label making music, so they're so peculiar already, and they will always be unicorns. So it's
100%.
Can you imagine getting advice from one of these fellas? Like Sugar, like in the rap world, bro. I would pay him anything he wants. Yeah.
Have my soul.
Literally. Outro wings.
I
got
love
banned.
this song too. Profanity and vulgarity.
Is that Wembley? That's not Wembley. Don't get so scared,
bastard. Don't get scared, you bastard.
That's such a funny word.
Bastard.
It's very mean, but it's not
Hold
mean.
me tight.
Curses and vulgarity. So a lot of cursing then. Banned by KBS.
KBS is very proper, isn't it? It's like, speak properly or we will not show you. I love that. My city.
Mentions of brand names.
I love that song. It's got such a funky vibe to it.
12. Well, don't recognize that one.
I am not even gonna try to attempt to say that.
Has curses, including the phrase scared Rita.
Yeah,
considered it inappropriate and out of concern for
disabled
people. Right, so number 13.
Insensitive, could be, yes.
Second grade. Yeah, Arima's going through literally every color in the rainbow.
Vulgar language. Inappropriate for live broadcasting.
Yes, what to say? They cannot broadcast then like any of Sugar's mixtapes or RM's mixtapes.
Oh, definitely not. None of them are mainstream at all.
They still gather millions and millions of views.
Yes. Alexander Wang. You're sexy, girl.
What they should do now is instead of naming other brands, like Alexander Wang, they could have used Jackson Wang then. Because he's got his own line of clothes.
Cypher. Vulgar jokes.
Yeah, any ciphers or any rap lines, destruction music, it's not going to go in.
Yeah, definitely.
So, here's a question, man.
Okay. Let me see if I can answer.
So, for people.
Oh, okay.
KBS, right?
Yes.
Obviously the biggest Korean TV network. Is it a network or is it a channel?
No, it's a network.
Network,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. They've got radio stations on it.
Okay, so can you imagine if you were another band apart from BTS and they wouldn't broadcast your song, how much that would hit? Like streams, revenue, advertisement, promotion.
Uh-huh.
But these songs get banned for BTS and like some of them are quite old, like 4 years old.
Yeah, but they got banned when they came out.
So they never got promoted through KBS.
That's right.
And they still managed to reach millions and millions of views and streams and stocks went up and sponsorships. How? What the fuck? How? What happened?
Online world, it is the new way. A lot of I was reading about it the other day. They
Sorry to interrupt. I'd love someone else as well to like. Feel free to chime in.
Absolutely, and if you have information and articles that we should totally read or have information, please leave it on the comment section below.
She was saying.
Yeah, I was saying that I was reading a small label talk about it. They were, I'm not gonna say any names, but they were talking about the how they invest way more time and money in their online promotions that they do
mainstream kind of
on mainstream media, because a lot of the times this might not even get approved by mainstream media, and you can garner just as much reach and audience through the online
You can also
community.
track the results way better, right?
Well,
we were discussing this
yeah.
just earlier today, like billboards and online advertising and just traditional ways of advertising in comparison to online advertisement. And now it just seems like a no-brainer. It's like, advertise online.
And it's easier to track. It's easier to keep a hold of every single type of data that comes is surging from anywhere.
And when it comes to advertising, data is king. And now there's even agencies, like advertising agencies, that
focus
track everything
online.
for you as well.
Yeah.
So then, and also have experts that work in these areas. And like, there's plenty of shows online as well now that utilize this type, new shows that utilize this type of technology.
Yeah, a lot of people.
It's not cheap, but it definitely brings a lot of revenue back.
Yeah, and a lot of artists actually agree with this statement as well, that they can garner a lot of traction and get the seek to the results they were seeking through online promotion only.
And you can connect as well with your people better. Look at the V Live thing. See, I did it correctly just for you Live people.
The only, in case you're watching, we love you really. The only issue is that then you're not mainstream. You won't be put in the billboards. That's one of the arguments. So
how did BTS still manage them?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
I mean, there's only a few songs that got banned anyways. They
they
have like 1,000.
And they weren't. I don't think any of the songs that we watched, except for Dope, were like
promotional
the promotional tracks.
Yeah, so Dope might have hurt.
Yeah.
Or like Outro Wings.
Exactly.
Sure.
There are questions. I got questions.
But it still hurts though, because millions of fucking pounds go into that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, let us know. Take this video more like a discussion where you are also involved.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comment section below, and let us know what else we should check out next. Maybe songs, like controversial songs in like Korea that are very popular, but there's a reason why maybe they don't get shown and stuff like. Because I love those compilations.
You know, the first song that comes into my mind is Exit Up and Down.
Yeah, that's gonna be released today. You guys should check that. We did it in the podcast. We got blocked.
I love that song.
So we're gonna try and post it. But also, I the milk one, where she's bathing in milk.
Yes.
I can't understand why I don't even go live.
Anyways, let us know more about it, and remember that you can support the podcast and reactions like this by purchasing our merch that is linked in the description below.
It's a bath of milk.
Bathing milk?
Yeah, fuck.